What's up, guys? JMC Fishing back again. Today's a little special video. I'm showing you some stuff in my boat. I did some upgrades to it. I got some stuff going on in the front of the boat, and I also got something going on in the console of the boat. I did some changes. I moved the charger from the back of the boat to the under the seat. I'll show you that in another video. But today's video is basically the beginning part of the shallow water anchor. I got a Minn Kota 10-foot shallow water anchor. I decided to use the sandwich bracket. I put this on, but I wanted to go over it just to give you guys an idea of you know, how difficult it is to put it on. The way I did it is pretty much I had the motor lowered onto a 2x4 and pretty much just used the pressure to loosen up the actual motor. I didn't take off the bolts, but I loosened the bolts on both sides just enough to make sure the motor is able to shimmy off. I lowered the front of the boat, kind of just make this as even as possible. It still didn't get down as low as I wanted it, but got it done. I think this video is really important for people who choose to do their own stuff themselves. This is actually not an easy thing to do. You got to be very careful. When we were removing this, the actual silicone, obviously it was stuck to the back. You kind of, one side peeled off pretty easily, the other side kind of was really stuck in there pretty good. So I had to, like, you know, take a flathead and push it out a little bit. But when you remove it on here and on the other side, actually is where I had the problem. Just got to make sure that it's enough. You know, you guys have enough leverage, not too much, because this bracket, because it was stuck, it was almost as if it was like bending. So we didn't, you know, I noticed that right away. I mean, before it even got any worse, I just saw that bent a little bit, because obviously I have a 90 horse motor and it weighs about 200 pounds. So immediately stopped, pushed it back, gave it leverage for it to stand straight and it won't damage anything. But you guys got to be careful with that. Just take a look at that on that side. Make sure when you shimmy it out that there's not an extreme amount of pressure bending backwards on here, because this could crack, and if that cracks, you guys are done. You know, so if you guys didn't know anything, this one part here is it's crucial. You're done for the season, you know. So you just got to make sure that you have enough, you know, leverage to keep the motor up, and have somebody holding it, you know, as support a little bit. Not too much force. It's not too much force to hold it. So just making sure that is not that nothing is bending too much or damaging. It's not really that complicated, but it is. So as soon as you see you have enough space, slide it in, take the bolt out, put it into this, you know, put it in on the side. Make sure you put your silicone, and then just tighten it up a little bit. Then go to the other side and do the same thing on the other side. The other person may have to go inside, hold the bolt on the inside of the boat, because this side it's the head of the actual boat. So another person has to go on the inside with another wrench, 3/4 wrench, just holding on as one person's cranking. Once you do that, this thing won't move. You know, put enough silicone in there, you know, to make sure it's sealed up pretty good. And then that's it. You know, this part is part one of it. I figured it'd be cool just to show you guys what it is, you know, and what the setup is and how to install it. Again, I did the sandwich bracket. You can find out, but I'm going to give you the information anyway. This is a universal bracket, so it really doesn't matter, you know, on the bracket. You could get it on eBay for about $100, so it's pretty inexpensive, and it's a good way to go, and it's very beefy, and it's not that heavy, so you're not gonna go ahead and add too much weight to the back of the boat. And again, my boat, the boat that I have, is a Tracker Pro 190. It's a 2010. So, you know, it's the 2010 doesn't, I mean, from what I could see, it doesn't look that much different than the 2021s. The only difference is now they have 195 different series of trackers. So this one's all good. But that's one of the brackets. Now, the other bracket that I'm going to be putting on is this. Now, this is the starboard side bracket. Right there, it's the actual 6-inch one. So, alright guys, once again, give me a thumbs up if this video helped you out. If you have any questions, let me know. And thanks a lot for watching. There she is.